Well, first walk back this year. I was intending to walk from San Jose, but when we got here, it was peeing down with rain. I decided to drive back down the hill, but it seemed to be easy enough. So I'm going round on just to find a way around this thing. We walked it once before near the start of the Almond Walk. Go around the edge of this and see what I can see. There's been some nice rainbows, but we'll see in a minute. And this is a path round the edge. It goes towards the Calvera. We've not walked this area for a long time, but I thought it might be a bit. There's a few trees about, not like walking without trees. It's quite attractive at this point. Gets a bit rocky further around, but we'll see as we go on. We'll possibly be able to see over the edge of Valle-Arriba round the corner, I don't know. But that's where we'll be, looking down towards Valle-Arriba. Coming out from the trees now, and it's rather muddy and slippery. So, as you can see, I'm now into the rain, although it's stopped. But I need my stick. This is getting very slippery. I'm not used to having muddy boots. Quite interesting. Very wet plants. Never been up that mountain. Might be an interesting walk one day. Well, we're getting to the part where we should be able to see into Valle-Arriba and down to Santiago del Teide around this next corner. And as you might expect, down towards the coast, there's blue sky, and this has got very muddy again and slippery, but it is different for a walk that wasn't planned. And there we are. That's the road coming down from Masca over there. I don't know whether you can see it. Oh, there you are, you can just see it now. But some blue sky over there, and it looks like blue sky around this way as well. So we'll see when we get around the corner. And there we can see now down into Valle-Arriba, and in the distance there is Santiago del Teide, the Masca road going up the hill there to the top and down into Masca. But this is turning out to be quite pleasant. It's a different kind of walk. And this particular path is very nice. We've walked it once before, but I can't recollect it very much. But you know, worth thinking about if I can make it into a longer walk. Well, getting further in towards Valle-Arriba. It stopped raining now. I've still got my lightweight waterproof on. It's keeping the cold out if nothing else. But it's turning out to be a very pleasant walk. I don't know there. I can't seem to get that in focus. It's the water on the leaves with the drops of rain on them. We're now further round. There is a couple in front of me. They walked past a van while I was getting ready, and I've now caught them up. Valley Arriba down there. Way over down. So I know they walk down to Los Gigantes down the valley. But we'll see what's around this corner, because the last time I walked this must be 8-9 years ago in the opposite direction, and it wouldn't have been very interesting walking in the opposite direction. The views are much better this way. I shall have to remember that it's worth walking in the wrong direction. And there we are, coming round now. As you can see, I'm beginning to catch the other two walkers up. In a short while, I think I've got to make the decision where I go next. But it is very, as you can still see the cloud behind me. It is now clearing up over San Jose. It's a bit late for that walk. Now you can see that's the road up to the Caldera down there. You can see that. It winds up there. It finishes up at the top of Calderas. That way somewhere. Can't see it from here. But we're getting round to the place where I have to make a decision. The almond walk goes off to the right. I can return to the left and show it. We'll see a bit further round. I've said an hour and a half, so I do have time. I've now decided to lengthen the walk. I've passed the two Spanish walkers that started the walk while I was getting changed. In fact, I've passed them twice because I keep stopping to find out where I'm going. They seem to know where they're going. Have to be careful, it's slippery. But as you can see, it's quite a nice walk this. It's not very hilly, not yet anyway. So it would be interesting for most people. The footpath varying quite a lot. We're in a bit of shade now, in among some trees. I don't remember this when we walked it in the opposite direction, but then, as I say, talking about 8-9 years ago, I'm walking in the opposite direction on a cold winter's day. So this is closing in, and of course it's all wet at the side, and I need to use my stick. It's rather slippery underfoot here. It's not a place to be without a stick. Not in this weather anyway. I did put my air monitoring system in just to check. I bought a new set that supposedly gives better results from Bosch. In actual fact, they've just started doing what I was doing 30 years ago before I retired. The world seems to have stood still for 30 years. And their support with enabling you to use it yourself. You can tell the difference. You produce a neural network to tell you the difference between coffee and air. I can't think what use that would be at all to anybody. Anyway, I will conquer that one day. I just came across a T-junction and had to decide which way to walk. This way takes us back towards where we started from. The other way takes us more down towards Ercos. I don't know where it goes to there. Maybe into Valleoriba. But it's not somewhere where I wanted to go. I need to get back to be able to get back to the van easily. And this seems to be the easiest way. There are one or two paths that go. One goes up there. Don't know where to. Interesting rocks. Although it look like might be a landslip. Don't know. But there's a wall on the other side. Somebody's obviously used this at some time for farming. Oh, it is a terrace. There are terraces there. There's one there, one behind. Well, here we are. I'm just joining a track. I presume we go left, not right. I'm going to look at the map in a minute. I don't know how long I've been walking. Let's just check that. I set it off 10 past 11, 40 minutes. So, yeah, just to locate. It's interesting. It does look as though you could go across there, but it's not on the map, so it looks as though I'm going to have to stay on the crappy track for a while. I know this gets us back to where I need to be, so I will continue to walk up here. Well, as you can see, I'm stood in waterproof top. It's getting warm now. It doesn't look as though it's going to rain, but then I haven't got much further to go to get back, so I don't think I'm going to bother taking it off at this stage. I'll just carry on up this road and get back to the minibus. This would be very familiar to walks that we went many years ago around the Almond Walk. It's comes in from where I have left the van actually, and we would normally go on the right hand side here to go up there. Path goes up there. It's a Chignero path. Comes back that way is the back from the Almond. And this one, with a bit of luck, will take me back to where I left the van. I do have actually to make the right turn on this one, so I'll finish up at San Jose. Oh, I need to look at the map. Well, according to the map, this takes me straight back to the van. So on the time since we walked this particular bit of track, again, we're talking at least 5 or 6 years, possibly more. But I'm also walking back towards the rain, so it's probably wise to leave my waterproof top on and not take it off. As you can see over there, well, as you can't see over there, because it's getting quite grim. Oh, must be a tourist coming down the track in his car. They've obviously been going out for a walk. I'll let them pass. Well, no, looks like a Spanish. They don't walk either. I'm now coming up to where the track joins this, to the Almond Walk. Interestingly, this always used to be rough ground. Somebody's concreted it, and of course as soon as you do that, the tourists start using it for driving around the island on. Another one. I need to get out of his way, he's going to knock me down. Yes, we're getting close. As far as I recollect, I should be near the rural hotel down here. In fact, it's off to the left, that's where the cars come from, so there are people staying in the rural hotel. There we are, rural hotel. But I don't remember it being concreted as far as this. It used to be rutted track as far as I can remember. But it's not far down to the island. This is very easy walking now. Although San Jose and Montaneto Way is still very cloudy, probably raining. That's the side of the rural hotel. We once had coffee there many years ago, but people aren't with us now. This concrete road must have been put in for the rural hotel because it finishes not far after the rural hotel, so it's just to get traffic. Not many people would have come up it as it was before because there was great ruts in the road. But I've walked around that mountain that you can't see because of the trees. Let's see if I can get in a bit. You can't see it. Quite a big mountain actually. And there are paths into it. Oh, and perhaps an interesting thought at some time. And oh, we're coming up to another track. There are two tracks. So when I'm stuck for somewhere to go, maybe walking in these will be interesting. They just disappear into the wood. I'll have a look when I get back. I'm nearly back to the van now. Getting closer to the bad weather with each step. But I've only got to go around the corner. It's interesting how far up here you can drive now and park. Although that is quite a hefty drop if you're going off the edge there. But I suppose some people use it. And as you can see, we're getting back into the wet weather, the little puddles on the floor. Trees are nice. And they've put edging on the edge of the road. So they spent a few bob up here doing this. Oh, look at the nice new shoots on the top of that tree. A different green colour. See. And we can't be more than a few hundred metres now from the minibus. It's just round this next bend, I would have thought. Or make stop-gap walk. This has been very nice. I'll remember it and I'll plot it out, and maybe when we're a bit short of places to walk and short of time, this might be an interesting one. I'll have done it in less than an hour, I would have thought. An hour and a half. It's close to Fleites. You could get Fleites on Friday, and a short walk in a different place. And there we are, back. And in the distance there, as a car comes up to knock me down again. But in the distance is my minibus, so I better stand out of the way or get killed. Tourists are always in a rush. And another one. I don't think he was a tourist. It's an old TF registration, which means his vehicle is probably 20 years old. In good nick, mind. Well, there you are, there's the road that I came down from San Jose with that near the Environmental Museum, which is just round the corner, well, opposite where I'm parked. But as you can see on this very bumpy thing I'm making, it is quite attractive. So that's today's walk. Short walk, and it's taken me there for a minute. Exactly an hour, so that is an easy walk. No hills, nothing serious in the way. Bit of a doddle really. Now we go back home now before the traffic builds up. They have been getting 3-hour traffic jams out here. It has become horrendous, the roads in Tenerife. Not a place to come, and on the south side it's just too much traffic and not enough space, no parking, the roads get jammed. Chafiras is out of bounds for most people now, because no one will go there because it's so difficult to get in and out with the new road work. So South Tenerife is a bit of a mess at present. And of course, the end of this year, the middle of this year, the new road, the tunnel will be open, bringing in over 20,000 cars an hour or something stupid, which will just run into these big traffic jams. The planners have got no idea what they're doing.